Welcome to Yupari Gaming. I'm once again here on Deadlands on my road to continue year-long Gates of Oblivion conclusion Deadlands DLC. So I have to go to meet Lyranth at Wretched Spire, so let's head there. I really like this Deadlands because there is these don't know, guess you cannot really call them as world events, but like these danger places like lightning coming from somewhere randomly, and there is like tiny tornado and so on. Brings a little bit change to pretty much all other content what SAS has put over the years. I mean, like scenery. Okay.
I see the last of the fool killers still consorts with mortals.
And I see a blade bearer who could use a new perspective.
You travel a strange path, Lyranth. I won't ally with kin such as you.
I was not offering an alliance. Mortals, speak to Rinkias. Tell him about burning Gyre Keep.
Mortals in the Deadlands exist only at Mehrunes Dagon's sufferance. They grovel in his cult, toil as his slaves, or skulk and hide in places such as this, in the hope he will forget about them. Which are you? And why do you seek the Blade Bearers?
I found a Blade Bearer sword at Burning Gyre Keep, along with Novgros and the Waking Flame cultists.
No Blade Bearer would willingly enter a fortress loyal to Lord Dagon. I'm in search of my clan members who disappeared, however. You say you found one of our swords at Burning Gyre Keep. Tell me, what do you know of the Order of the Waking Flame?
They attempted to deliver my world to Dagon by merging it with Deadlands. I stopped them.
An audacious plan. Mehrunes Dagon has swallowed mortal realms before, or at least a portion of them. Such as this settlement you see before you. You are fortunate that their plan failed. What brings you to the Deadlands now? Vengeance?
A new danger. The Dagonists built a device to create incarnates, monsters that threaten my world.
If Dagon's servants struck down my kin to protect this device, I will punish them. But first, they must be found. My scouts followed rumors to Xynoes's jail and Jin's foundry before they vanished. I will begin there. You may accompany me.
Who are they? Tell me about them.
Jin is a Dremora kin marcher. She studies relics and devices. Xynoes is Zivilai. He studies pain. They are both subordinates of Valkanaz Novkros, who you say you encountered at Burning Gyre Keep.
Have the Blade Bearers had trouble with Valkanaz Novkros before?
When Dagon's purposes interfere with our own, we gladly fight his minions. Prince Dagon knows this and welcomes it. We have met the Valkanaz in battle before. This business of mortal secrets and missing Dremora is new, however.
Tell me more about your missing clan members.
The Blade Bearers come to Wretched Spire every cycle. It provides a place to plot our next campaign against rival clans. When one of of our war parties never arrived, I dispatched scouts to find it. They made one report. Then they too disappeared.
Where can we find these two individuals?
Kinmacher Jind oversees a foundry in the Sever, not far from Wretched Spire. Zanoaz is a master of a jail in the Burn, a place of suffering. My scouts reported that both seek information about mortal dealings, each in their own way.
Is it unusual to them to be interested in mortals?
It is unusual for two high-ranking lieutenants of Arkanaz Novkroz to suddenly concern themselves with mortals, yes. Novkroz has nothing but contempt for your kind. Is that all? I grow impatient.
Nope. Okay.
Vika, Drozu, stay vigilant. It's possible our clanmates will return while I am. The mortal appears. Surprising, but acceptable. I expected you to be killed on your way here. Perhaps you are more capable than you appear. This is the foundry of Jind, Kinmacher under Valkanaz Novkroz. Here she supervises Dremora who study and devise things of interest to the Valkanaz.
What are we looking for here?
Look for strange devices or documents about mortal machines in Jin's foundry. I will search for signs of my blade bearers and question any churls I find. There is a ritual site to the north. Meet me there when you finish searching the foundry.
You don't want to search together.
That would be an inefficient use of my time and abilities. Do not expect me to guard you, mortal, but if you die, as mortals are prone to do, I shall inform Lyranth at my convenience.
I'll search Jind's foundry and meet you at the ritual site.
I've had few dealings with Kinmacher Jind, but I have reservations about any Dremora who dabbles in mortal inventions. It is an unseemly habit.
Why do you dislike mortals?
Dislike? One must be familiar with something to dislike it. I am unfamiliar with your kind and not especially curious. You are simply unimportant. I mean no insult. I'm sure you are very important to you, as far as mortals are concerned.
Are you uncomfortable working with me?
Comfort is not a concept I give much thought to. It is something mortals seek, to protect them from fears and cares. Or so I have heard. Dremora know little of fear, so the relative merits of being comfortable or uncomfortable are meaningless.
Okay.
I will only wait for a brief period at the ritual site after I complete my own investigations. Search quickly if you wish to compare notes.
That Rinkias doesn't know what to make of you, Master. He seems like the suspicious type.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
Strange drawing, Master. Does Jind intend to construct this thing?
The hell? I have to find something else here. I guess so.
Hit back, you spectre! You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Oh, there.
The mortal woman dares command Jind and Nokfroz? Arrogant. Why does she need so many Dremora?
Still something what I have to find. Maybe it's down here. Yes.
Master, I sense Deathstone. If you find it, there it is. Touch it, and you hear the victim's last thoughts. I knew that like enemies make the best Deathstones.
Nokfroz thinks he can make his own catalyst. Let them kill me.
Nokfroz seeks to undermine the mortal Seldina. Two factions vying for Lord Dagon's favor. Let us hope for rivers of blood.
Wrong one. Okay. So I have to go here.
I thought Jind would slice your... Mortals have too many expressions. Your face tells me nothing. Did you find anything at the foundry, or did you fail at your task?
Chint is trying to duplicate the cult's plans. Novgorod wants to build his own cataclysm.
For what purpose? Prince Dagon commanded Valknar's Novkroz and his subordinates to assist the mortals of his waking flame cult. Or so I heard. If the mortals devised a tool for the prince's use, why would the Valknars need one of his own?
There's more. Sister Seldina orders Chint to send her more Tremora.
This reeks of mortal lies and trickery. Mortals do not enslave kin. And yet, I found signs left by my blade bearers. Kin of many clans gathered here before they were taken somewhere else.
Should we search that other guy's stronghold?
Yes. Kin are not to be used by mortals. The very thought offends me. I must find signs of my missing clanmates. Meet me near the jail of Xanawaz. The area features many deep ravines. Do not fall into one and die.
What kind of signs are you looking for?
You are not a blade bearer. You have no means to perceive the secret symbols of my kin. We are of oblivion, made of its substance. It is a simple thing to leave an impression that others of our clan can sense.
If any Tremora can sense it, how is it secret?
We are blade bearers. All the kin of my clan are pact bound one to another. The clan pact unites us in purpose, attunes us to each other. I know my kin, and can see what they wish me to see, others cannot. It is a connection that can never be broken.
Not even by death.
The clan pact shapes us. It defines our essential nature. Blade Bearer is not an allegiance, it is what I am, what I ever will be. Should this form be destroyed, I will respawn in a new body. But the clan pact remains. We do not die, mortal.
Yes.
We will investigate the Zivilai, Zainoaz.
In fact, I knew that.
You survived the journey.
Gonna take this way shrine here, so if I have to come back, I can use it. Okay, so I can go there with way shrine, so I guess I'm gonna do that.
The Zivilai will grind your mortal bones to ash if he sends you here. Zainoaz is one of Valknaz Novkroz's most fearsome underlings. He commands many Dremora. I do not know if he and Jinn work together for their master or if they compete for his approval.
What should I be looking for here?
Blade bearers would not allow themselves to be seen by you, so do not waste your time looking for them. Search for information about the mortal device that drew my scouts to this site. I will look for my kin.
If I discover something useful, how can I find you?
You exhaust me with all these questions. Are all mortals so uncertain? There is a scouts camp north of Zainoaz's jail. I will await you there, but do not dawdle. My patience is extremely limited.
I'll look for you beneath the northern cliffs after I'm done here.
Zivilai are reckless creatures. They rely on wild emotion and brute strength instead of skill and strategy. Dangerous to the weak or the unwary. You are still here. Was I not specific enough in my warning?
What clan does he belong to?
Zivilai are rarely bound to any clan. Sometimes they work together, but it never lasts. They are arrogant and do not like taking orders. Only the most powerful Daedric lords can compel their obedience. Such as Prince Dagon.
Why do you think so little of mortals?
The few I have seen are foolish, weak, or mad. There is no alliance with such creatures that would benefit my clan. Some Dremora see value in studying the doings of your kind, but not I. I leave that to Lyranth, the Fool Killer.
Why do you call her Lyranth the Fool Killer?
is the name of her clan, so to me she is Lyranth the Fool Killer, just as I am Rinkias the Blade Bearer. Do you not have clan names where you come from? The Earth concerns me. I cannot discern what she truly intends in these matters.
You don't trust Lyranth.
Lyranth's curiosity leads her down murky paths. Her unseemly interest in you has lessened her. No, that is unfair. It has made her different. She is someone to be wary of. That is as true for mortals as it is for Dremora. Remember that.
It sounds like you don't think highly of Civili.
You infer too much. I do not like or dislike Zivili. They are difficult allies, undisciplined, quick to change course as their whims sway them. One cannot guess their goals because they do not know themselves. Much like mortals, it seems.
Okay, bye.
Stay alert, mortal. You seem to handle yourself well. But Xynoaz is dangerous.
If Rinkias knew that Aarox was your protector, he would be more courteous. My wrath is legendary among the Dremora clans. What a poorly crafted runic crux. Whatever ritual they plan to use it for will most likely fail.
Bet they never saw that coming.
Who approaches? Haven't I some... You are not one of these monsters. Daedra. Tormentors. They questioned me. Wanted me to demonstrate how to inscribe the runes. I tried to resist. Tell Sister Seltina. I tried.
Inscribe runes. For what?
The Cataclyst's runic crux. The focus of its power. These Daedra wanted to make their own. I didn't tell them everything. Tell Sister Seltina. I did not reveal the Blind Seer's final gift.
The Blind Seer.
I never met him, but he invented the Cataclyst. I followed his schematics. The day of Lord Dagon's triumph draws near. I hope to see it. Damn Knockfrost and his torturer.
The Riven Cataclysm, where I can find it.
Hidden. Safe. Knockfrost envies us. Hates Sister Seltina. Knockfrost fears that mortals will bring about Lord Dagon's triumph. Not Dremora. So he had me tortured. Help me.
What do you need? I guess nothing.
He probably didn't even provide the torturer with much sport.
They're coming for us.
Okay, did I come from there? Don't know. came from there. Okay, it's not on this side. It has to be somewhere here. Okay, I'm totally lost. I hate these kind of quests which doesn't show any indication where you have to go other than just here. Okay.
More scratchings? They really are trying to build their own cataclysm, Master.
Let's ride!
You have found information. Perhaps you have proven yourself a useful companion after all. What have you learned?
He is trying to duplicate the cult's plans. Novcross wants to build his own cataclysm. I think I told him already that.
Of course. Arcanaz Novcross refuses to accept that the mortal followers of Mehrunes Dagon can succeed where he has failed. A useful insight. What else did you find out?
I found drawings and runic crux, and I learned that the blind seer invented the cataclysm.
Blind seer. That means nothing to me. Nor can I make sense of the drawing. The runic crux, however. The work seems poorly done. Xynoaz's methods have their limitations. I found something as well. A hidden message from my blade bearers.
Like the one you found at Jin's foundry. Did your scouts find the cataclysm?
My kin learned little that we did not already know. They waited here, hoping to trail a waking flame messenger back to Sister Seldina. Since they are not here, it must have worked. Which leaves us no closer to finding this mortal device, or my kin.
Oh, shoot.
Defective parts, strange scribblings, the inventions of a blind seer. I hope Lyranth learned more in Fargrave.
The inventions of a blind seer. Interesting. I believe we know his name.
Elegian. That's what I remembered earlier. Lyranth helped me.
Elegian? That old lunatic? He was locked in the blood pit last I knew.
Did that Datrat talk?
This pathetic form holds Arox the Mutilator, Titan of Destruction. Master, let's talk. Not so long ago, the Underpit trembled at the mere rumor of my approach. They cowered before me. I first encountered Elegian there. He was quite mad. Probably still is. I'm not sure what he'll be able to tell you, Master.
What's the blood pit? And how do you know Elegian? Damn it, I didn't listen how the name is pronounced.
Blood Pit is a foul prison that I once oversaw. When I was locked in a prison within the prison. The durance file.
Do you know who Elegian is, or why he was imprisoned?
Master, I am not sure if Elegian knows who Elegian is, or why he is there. You see, the Blood Pit lies northwest of Burning Gyre Keep. I can guide you, but the presence of powerful Daedra not aligned with Prince Dagon will be noticed.
Noticed? What do you mean?
The Blood Pit imprisons disloyal Daedra with mystic wards. Lyranth and the Blade Bearer would have to shatter those wards to enter. Mortals, the walls and locks are enough to bar your path. Your Dremora allies cannot come with us.
Won't the wards stop you too?
I was imprisoned there before I escaped, only to be captured by the Collector. Damn his many eyes! They never were able to overcome my natural immunity to the wards. Something to do with my position before I was cursed, I imagine.
Do I want to know what you did at the Blood Pit before you were a Daedrat?
Probably not. Mortals are delicate about such things. The Blood Pit is a cruel place, Master. Prince Dagon sends his enemies there to suffer. Mortal prisoners do not last long, unless they are valuable in some way.
Hop in my pack, Aarox.
Let us depart, Master.
Let's meet at the Blood Pit. If I know Elegian, maybe he knows me. Over here, friend. No one's come in or out while I've been waiting. The Blood Pit. If names are omens, then this is a dire one. After what Aarox told us about the place, I admit I wouldn't want to set foot there until we exhausted every other lead we had.
Do you think you might have been imprisoned here?
I'm not sure. Wouldn't a place like this leave scars you couldn't forget?
If you didn't meet Elegian here, then where else you could know him from?
I don't know. And what does it matter? However we met, I just hope Elegian can tell me who I was before this mask was adhered to my face. It would also be nice if he can tell us something useful about the Riven Cataclysm.
Yes.
Aarox mentioned...
Okay, I'm gonna end this episode here, and next time we are going to head and explore the Blood Pit. Thanks for watching, and I hope I catch you on next one.